you take an action. So every time I go to start an engine, I have a checklist. So why don't we as leaders have a checklist? Every time we go in front of somebody, what are we doing? Every time we're giving a presentation, what are we doing? Every time we're engaging in customers, what are we doing? Making sure that we have some simple steps that we do to prepare ourselves to give the best presentation or the best maybe speech to your employees to motivate them. So what I feel are some of the best tips that I can give you is, number one, find what your belief is. We always talk about what we do. So I ask somebody, what do you do in the pet industry? And they say, oh, well, I make this product, or I have this pet sitting company, or whatnot. But really, what is the belief? Why are you doing that? Why do you wake up in the morning and run your company? Being able to find your belief before anything is really going to set yourself up to boost your leadership off the ground. Always refer back to the why and your belief, because if you have that belief, it's going to set you up to inspire others, inspire your subordinates, and have a successful product. When you have a belief that's strong, you have to be able to develop that message. The message is key, and I'm going to talk a lot more about the message in the next couple slides. Because having an effective message is what people are going to hear. They're going to hear, so what do? I build a pet product. Okay. I build a pet product because I am trying to make the world a better place for pet owners. I'm trying to change the way that we think about pet ownership, or I'm trying to change the way that we do something for our pets. Now you're hearing that message that there's a change behind what you're doing. And that truly stems from leaders create change. That's what really defines leadership, in my opinion, is the desire to create change. Becoming proficient. Everybody's time is valuable, and especially if you're paying employees, being able to have your time maximized is going to save you money in the long run, and it's going to make your employees or your subordinates respect you more because you're respecting their time. So before you ever walk into a project, do yourself a favor by training yourself to be the most proficient that you can possibly be at that project. Maybe it's knowing some marketing. Maybe it's knowing a little bit of web design. Maybe it's knowing a little bit of how the manufacturing process works. Being proficient in key tasks that you're having your own employees perform is going to save time, it's going to save money, and it's going to make you a better leader, because you're able to not only maybe help or step in, but you're going to be able to also understand what the language is. And planning your process. I want this outcome because I have this belief. This is what my message is. We're going to get there by doing this. After that, we're going to do this. Then we're going to do this. Process is imperative to being able to have a successful outcome. You want to be able to write that down. I've been around now for 5 years with my nonprofit, and every single year I tell myself I'm going to write a 5-year plan. I've never gotten around to it. But I do write a year plan. I can at least have that much foresight. Every single year I come out with, these are our objectives for this year, and this is how we're going to get there. And that is what I base every action I do around that year with my team to accomplishing what our end goal is. When time is valuable and you have a plan, you're going to save a lot of stress by being able to go back to that plan, go back to that message, and go back to that belief. And you'll be able to execute it. I have faith.